question 5. A painter named Speedy can paint a house in 5 days. Another painter, named Jamie, can paint the same house in 8 days. They work together for 2 days, and then Speedy gets sick and stops working. How many more days does Jamie need to finish painting the house alone? Now, this question is similar to the one we solved earlier, but it has one extra step we must pay attention to. Here, the two painters work together at first, but later, one painter stops working, leaving the other painter to complete the job. So we must think about the work done in 2 stages. In the first stage, both painters work together for 2 days. In the second stage, Jamie works alone to finish the rest of the job. So, to solve this question, we'll use the idea of total work done. In other words, we'll add the work done in stage 1 to the work done in stage 2. So, total work done equals the work done in stage 1, WA, plus the work done in stage 2, WB. As always, remember that work equals rate times time. So, WA equals RA times TA, and WB equals RB times TB. Now, if we put these two formulas into the first one, we'll have total work done equals RA times TA plus RB times TB. So, this is the total work done formula. Next, according to the question, the work being done is painting one house. Therefore, the total work being done is just 1. Now, let's find RA. Remember, the WA here represents the work done in stage 1 when both painters are working together. This means RA must represent the combined rate of both painters, and TA represents the time taken when both painters were working together. So to find the combined rate RA, we add the rate of Speedy, which will represent as RS, to the rate of Jamie, which will represent as RJ. Remember, rate equals work over time. According to the question, Speedy can paint the entire house in 5 days. So, his rate equals 1 over 5. Plus, Jamie can paint the same house in 8 days, so his rate equals 1 over 8. Therefore, RA equals 1 over 5 plus 1 over 8. Next, to add these fractions together, we can use the cross-multiplication method. First, we'll multiply the denominators together. So we'll multiply the 5 and the 8 to get 40. Therefore, this 40 will become the new denominator of the added fractions. Next, we'll multiply the 8 by the 1 to get 8. Then we'll multiply the 5 by the 1 to get 5. Finally, since we have addition here, we'll add these two numbers. 8 plus 5 is 13. Therefore, RA equals 13 over 40. Next, let's find TA. According to the question, both Speedy and Jamie work together for 2 days. So, TA equals 2. Now, let's find RB. This RB represents the rate in stage 2 when Jamie is working alone. Therefore, RB represents only Jamie's rate, which is 1 over 8. However, we don't know how long it would take Jamie to paint the rest of the house alone, which is what the question asks us to find. Now we can substitute these values into the total work done formula. So, we have 1 equals 13 over 40 times 2 plus 1 over 8 times TB. 13 over 40 times 2 gives 13 over 20. So, we have 1 equals 13 over 20 plus 1 over 8 times TB. This 13 over 20 represents the work that was completed in stage 1 when both painters were working together. Next, to find Jamie's time, we must make TB the subject of the equation. So, we'll subtract 13 over 20 from both sides of the equation. On the right side, 13 over 20 cancels out. On the left side, 1 minus 13 over 20 is 7 over 20. So, we have 7 over 20 equals 1 over 8 times TB. 1 over 8 times TB is the same as TB divided by 8. So we'll multiply both sides of the equation by 8. The 8's on the right side cancel out. Next, 8 times 7 is 56. And 56 over 20 can be simplified to 14 over 5. Therefore, TB equals 14 over 5 days, and we can write it in the mixed fraction form as 2 4/5 days. So, it will take Jamie 2 4/5 days to paint the rest of the house alone.